A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. The Twins have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the...
4-4, take the base.
Up next for Minnesota, Crash Woods. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Crash Woods.
The catcher, Crash Woods.
Here comes the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the...
Stepping up now, Crash Woods.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love...
Digging in once again, Crash Woods. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Minnesota Twins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Steven Matz earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Taylor Rogers earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time. Coverage now of Saturday Night Baseball as we welcome you to Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. The Twins look for their 7th straight victory next. Robbie Erlin gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Now batting, Crash Woods.
Fourth.
And if you didn't know, he was
catcher.
recently awarded the
Crash
American League Player of the
Woods.
Month award. First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in, Crash
Now
Woods.
batting, the catcher, Crash Woods.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Twins are on the board now. It's a 3-1 ball game. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. The next twin up, Crash Woods.
Now batting.
And that last
The
at bat when he went deep,
Crash
he turned around a pretty good
Woods.
fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Richard going back on it, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch.
Ready to take
Now
his hacks again.
catcher,
Crash Woods,
Crash
as he'll look to follow
Woods.
up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Carson Fulmer wins his third of the season. Jace Fry records the save, his fifth of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show Nation. Afternoon baseball on MLB Network from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Fernando Romero gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Stepping into the box, Crash Woods, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. Still no score. Now to the plate, Crash Woods.
Now batting, the catcher, Crash Woods.
Here's the pitch. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Despite possessing some of the nastiest stuff in the big leagues, Acevedo came into the year with high expectations, but has looked somewhat shaky so far this season.
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here.
Standing in, Crash Woods. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And you can see right there, he currently holds the top spot in that category on this Minnesota ball club. Now at the plate, Crash Woods. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, Crash Woods.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Really laid into that one, didn't you,
about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
9-3. Now from the home of the Twins since 2010, Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. It's time for Twins baseball. Next. Corey Oswalt, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting.
Standing in, Crash Woods. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field, but that'll stay in the park.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with...
Coming to the plate now, Crash Woods. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set and the pitch. Fouled off. Back up the middle.
Come on.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center, and his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. So coming to the plate, Crash Woods. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of it.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year as we are all tied at 5.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that.
Crash Woods will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Santana looks up. Gone all the way into the upper deck. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as it's now a 6-run ball game.
This guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game.
Now at the plate, Crash Woods. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1, here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Right here, on the back, on the back.
All the way to the wall. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Well, he's been shouldering the workload at the... Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
13-5 at the end of all the action. Minnesota rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Adalberto Mejia gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Lorenzo Portillo permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday night baseball finds us at Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Aaron Sanchez is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Crash Woods, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Hannon. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass. But let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
Ready for another chance? Crash Woods. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big...
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. He pulls into third safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor.
So striding in, Crash Woods. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it. And quickly there are 2 away. Into the box now. Crash Woods. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has
hit high and deep out to left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
8-1 is the final tonight. Seattle took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Anton Ramirez with his 4th win this season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have? Now at the plate, Crash. Woods comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field.
On the bag, on the bag,
and they'll get down out there for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under.
Stepping in, Crash. Woods, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Woods.
He's set. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Twins 3 and the Indians 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Crash. Woods. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Bohr is underneath this one. 1 down. Digging in, Crash.
Now
Woods.
The catcher, Crash. Woods.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to deep right field. Luplow racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Coming to the plate now, Crash. Woods earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Run it hard, run it hard, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
Moving under it, Luplow. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 7 and the Indians 2.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Minnesota took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Robbie Erlin earns the win, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the victorious Twins, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base. The winning pitcher is Robbie Erlin. His record is now 2-2. The loss goes to Trevor Bauer. He falls to 2-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
First open for business in 1994. We're on the air from Progressive Field in Seatown, Cleveland, Ohio. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Mike Clevenger will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping in, Crash Woods. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Crash Woods.
First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Twins lead it 1-0. So striding forward now Crash Woods comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Zimmer is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Striding into the box.
The
Crash. Woods. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 out, nobody on. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it.
Stepping up to the plate, Crash. Woods. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A 1 pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Zimmer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Fernando Romero earns win number 4 on the season. Mike Clevenger pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Taylor Rogers hammers down the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Naquin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Twins wind up stranding 1. Twins 0. Indians coming up. You're tuned to Major League Baseball on the show. Striding in, Crash Woods. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Crash Woods.
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Crash Woods. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Line drive to center field. Naquin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Digging in now, Crash Woods. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they've cut this deficit down to 4. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Cleveland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Carlos Rodon earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game.